I want to give a special shout out to the producers of the I think it's KCRW concert series. I got to see Wiz Kid, Leon Thomas and Sir, Damien, and Stephen Marley, all at the Hollywood Bowl, for fairly decent prices, if I must say, because I complain about everything. But I say all that to say that, live music is such a beautiful and powerful experience. And I definitely want to take my daughter to more music events. And looking back, she could have really been to every single concert. Every single concert was family friendly. The Hollywood Bowl, you could pack your own food and snacks and drinks. And it's just a really nice place to attend a show, whether you're on a date or with your girlfriends or with your kids. Anyway, I say all that to say that the last show was Damien and Stephen Marley, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna see some reggae, but I forgot they are Bob's children, and so I had an extra blessing when they started to perform some of Bob Marley's music live. It was so pleasing to my soul. This is really hard to put it into words, but also it was very sobering, because they performed so much trouble, and to think about what Bob Marley must have been tapped into when he made that song almost 50 years ago. A lot of his music is very old, but very, very relevant in terms of the liberation of people all over the world and equal human rights for everyone all over the world. And, just sharing your resources properly, getting up and standing up for your rights. And, just, we don't care if you think you're right, we're still going to fight for our rights. All of these lyrics you start to think about, you're like, man, his music is timeless. His music was tapped into a special frequency, focused on love and liberation. And so it was just very emotional to hear some of the music live, but also to see how relevant and to think about the relevancy of Bob Marley's music in 2025, and how impactful it is for the youth to have access to his music and his lyrics and just an understanding of what his overall mission was.